Good morning, everyone. Today we'll do a scripture card. Our word today is encourage. I looked it up in the back of my Bible in the concordance. Made myself a card. So, let's get busy. I have some jelly plate. I made my own faith-based papers, and I'm just going to put that on here today. And I'll go this way. And all I'm going to do is take some tacky glue and open it up, put it on, but I am going to spread it out because I don't need it to be that thick. I'm just going to use my little brush that I use for gesso. It stays in water. And I'm just going to spread the glue. My brush is nice and wet, so it'll spread it nicely. I have it on another piece of paper. Just going to lay it down, put that back in the water, and I am going to probably flip it over. And rub on the back of it so that it sticks down. I won't let it buckle too much. And I already have an instant background. All right. Now I can fold this. That way. I don't think I got enough glue there, but that's all right. Sorry for the reach. I'll just put that right there. I'll come back. Add a little bit more glue. Don't want too much because it'll just squeeze out all over the place. Like that. Alright. And what I'll do. Yay. I'll just rip my edges off. I'll hold it down and I'll just tear it. But it's still kind of wet, so I don't want to, because I can still use these strips and like the little mini faith art journal that I made. All right, let me get this dried and I'll be right back. Okay, that's dry now. If you don't have tags, like the big ones that I have on here, you can make your own. So this is 9 inches long. I'm just going to cut it down to 3s. All right, I cut them down to 3 inches. Now I'll just put them together. Cut my corners. I'm just going to flip one over because I want them to match. I'll come over here. Cut this corner. I'll flip it back over and cut this corner. Alright, so all this was a file, like a file that you can get from Dollar Tree. And that'll be what holds what I want to write for my scriptures. Now, since I have an immediate background here, I have some stamped hearts. Let's move you in a little bit closer, that way you get a better, there you go. Some stamped hearts on tissue paper. And that's what I'm going to do to further my background. Alright, so let me get this torn out. Okay, I've got those torn out. I need to take my word that I made and tie it in. So I'm going to grab a little pink. I have a matte right here that I'm going to use. And I'll just put a little dab of pink down. And tie this in better. Yes, I know I'm going over my word, but I can fix that. I'll show you exactly how. I'll just pick up some water and go back over that. I can go back over it with a marker and some blue. I have some washi tape at the bottom. And that looks better. I could put more in there, but I don't want to do that now. I have scrap tissue. And let me grab my water bottle. I'm going to wet this a little bit, move it around, let it do its own thing. And I usually pick all my waste paint up with tissue paper. All right. So let's fix this, because I don't want it to not be right. So I'll go in the big bucket of markers. And I'll just find a black marker. Ooh, that's huge. Don't want that one. Make sure it's got a fine enough tip, and it works. Yeah, this does. All right, I'm not worried about perfection. And I could have put a little bit, that's all right. And I've got my crosses in here that I can stand out. All right, let's get putting this together here. So I think I'm going to put this down first. And let's find a little stapler. I do have a tiny attacher. Let me zoom you out just a little bit. There we go. And you can glue it. For the sake of time on the video, I'll just staple it. Normally I would glue it, but all right, so I'm going to put these down. I wonder. Let's try a glue stick. Why not? I'll just put it on the whole thing. I don't know if it'll work though, like matte medium would, or because I don't know if it'll disappear this stuff. We'll see. If not, it's a learning process. Well, it sticks it down, but it doesn't make the white paper disappear, so let's wet it. I wonder if it'll stay disappeared. So I can take some glue stick on the side here on my craft mat, wet it a little bit, brush it on the back. I can go with the glue stick where I'm going to put it, pretty heavy. I mean, I always say where there's a will, there's a way. Oh, I ripped it. That's all right. Just be gentle with it. And just put it back down. There we go. I was pressing too hard trying to achieve a complete see-through, and I ripped it. But that's all right because I just fixed it. All right, and is this paint dry? Yeah, why not? And I have a piece of doily from Walmart. I want that on there. What do I want? No. I want it on the corner. So I'm going to do that just so I know where I'm gluing. And I'll spread this so that it's thinner, so that it, when it comes to the little holes, there's not a ton of it. Now, I will mash this down. And if I want, I could actually take this off and do this, which that's kind of cool. It's different. It's different. I'll just put some on here. There we go. Spread it a little bit. Don't go over it because then it'll glue it together. And just put it where you want. All right. What did I do with my tags? There they are. All right, so our word is encourage. See? And that's the little tag. Let me dry this. Be right back. Okay. I wrote down the scriptures that I'm going to study on the back, but here I'll read them to you quickly. All right, so in 1 Thessalonians, it says at 5:11, therefore encourage one another and build one another up just as you are doing. And then 14 says, encourage the faint-hearted, help the weak, be patient with them all. Then also we have here 1 Timothy 5:1. Do not rebuke an older man, but encourage him as you would a father. younger men as brothers, older women as mothers, younger women as sisters, in all purity. Encourage. Lift each other up. Don't smack each other down, because life is hard enough as it is. If we lift each other up, we have peace, harmony, and happiness. It may not be all, sunshine and roses, but it's still going to be good. You can take these cards as far as you want. I'll write these scriptures on the back. I'll continue to decorate this, and they will turn out to be like this. I have a paper clip. I've done some little washi tapes. But yeah, this is our card for the day. Encourage. Have a great day. Like and subscribe. Take care. God bless.